Hey Brian, it's Colin Banks again. Making another video of just one other vehicle that we just got in on trade. It's just been checked out in the shop, fully safety inspected. It went through with flying colors. Previous owner was meticulous with maintenance. And I remember that the one thing that he had mentioned with the other vehicle that maybe wasn't quite there was interior space, because obviously using it for work, and then visibility. Before I worked here, I worked at a Ford store. I made a living selling Ford Escapes. So what I have here is a 2010 V6 engine, four-wheel drive Ford Escape. So I know that four-wheel drive was a must for you. This one basically ticks all the option boxes. Just got it out of detail. Only reason why we clean underneath the hood is just so that you don't see, it's not so that you see the dirt, but it's so that you can see what's underneath it. You know, is there rust, is there corrosion? Looking at this vehicle closely, obviously it was taken very well good care of, and you know, obviously good vehicle for you. Based on this, we've got a V6 engine. You have approximately 240 horsepower, and it is paired up with a 6-speed automatic transmission. 2010 was not a new body style, but they changed the powertrain. So this is the first year of the increased horsepower for the engine, and the first year for the 6-speed automatic transmission. Michelin tires on all 4 corners, in excellent condition, not needing to be replaced. It does have from the factory the upgraded chrome wheels. This is just nice for curb appeal. Really excited to show you the amount of utility and space that's in the back, Brian. This is what's going to make this for you, really. Seats folded up. You've got a huge amount of width, huge amount of height. Because of just the dynamic of this vehicle, it's very squared off. It's a lot of usable height. So if you're stacking boxes, if you're putting something in the back, there's a lot of usable space here. Now, the biggest thing, Carson, I want to show this too. It's very, very, very easy. How the seats fold up literally takes a second. This comes up, then forward, and then right here, that comes down entirely flat. I'm going to do it on the other side too. Reason just being, I know you're going to be using it for work and occasionally doing this. It literally is brilliant. You have a massive amount of space in this vehicle, literally huge. This comes out, all it is a privacy shade. It comes out, covers anything. When not in use, you leave it at home, leave it flat. You could almost sleep back here. For a little bit more space, if you were doing quite a bit of traveling, we can actually take this right out. I know that you'd respect that a little bit. So that comes out literally in half a second. Now you have another foot of space, maybe some loading space on the floor. If you're sleeping in the vehicle on a ferry or whatever, you can still recline your seat. Just a nice option. I want to show you up front in the cockpit here. So getting into the vehicle, what you have is a full center console. We've got storage space underneath here. Room for CDs, room for change. Underneath, you can lift it out. You've got kind of almost a hidden compartment. There's no lack of storage. So I'm going to tuck this back away. In this vehicle, we have USB inputs. So if you wanted to play music or charge a phone, you can do that. You have a line in for an MP3 player. But with this vehicle, you have major safety advancements that you're going to find on a lot of newer cars. Front airbags, side airbags in the sides of the seats, as well as curtain airbags. You've got traction control, but with the 4-wheel drive that's on this vehicle, it is going to be a very safe option. It's going to be good for, you know, pretty much all types of driving. One thing that you'll read about the Ford Escape is the reliability is excellent. The consumer reviews are almost perfect. Everybody knows someone who's had an Escape and who loves one. That's just the facts. If you look in the back, we've already sent you some pictures of another vehicle with visibility. The best character trait of the Ford Escape really is the visibility out of those rear windows. So when you make a shoulder check, you're not going to find any vehicle that's an SUV that's better than the Ford Escape this generation. Even with the new one that came out, that was what critics were kind of disappointed with, is you lost some of the visibility in the car. So aside from that, we've got air conditioning, we've got a power seat for the driver, power windows and locks, keyless entry, AM, FM, CD player. This vehicle pretty much will have everything that you want it to have, and it's at a price point that is going to be excellent too, so that'll follow my email. Thanks for watching and look forward to hearing back from you. Bye for now.